Let me know if it's working now.
Making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Sorry, fellas. I think it's because I spelled out Tlsa that probably copyrighted me. You didn't miss much if you know how I play.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Judicials offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate.
Oh shit. That wasn't expected. Huh. It's weird. Anyways.
The guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks.
And man, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline.
Holy shit.
And they've really been able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get
Looks like the same punter from Jose.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Dropping back, it's Alford.
Oh shit.
And he
Guy
was
got
hit
killed.
just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Oh,
Using the back
Jesus.
receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Here comes the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing
My
I do know
God.
is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball down. That pocket was
I'm going to end up
breaking
fumbling
down,
one of
breaking
those.
down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive
I was
coordinators out there,
thinking way
David, and
too
in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He's up to 55 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, dude.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Goes to the option. The pitch.
Oh, man.
It's a running room. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's made. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Judicials come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The Judicials decide to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Alford. Going for it all.
Oh,
And it falls incomplete,
damn it.
but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, come on, bro.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, man, that's a touchdown. He's in the end zone. He has got to be able to make that catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Jesus.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Alford. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
That safety is
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying
pretty
to move
badass.
the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
that
I
I'm
want to give a
kinda
shout out to
lobbing
the
it up
defense there on
like
3rd
an
down, doing a
idiot.
really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they
Yeah,
confused the
fuck it.
quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Let's be smart.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh shit, bad punt. God dang it.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position. and
Oh,
make
what
fair
the
catch
hell?
around the
That's how they do
35.
it. Okay.
Now this offense is back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jess, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Tulsa.
We are just about ready to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like...
The ball pops out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Snagged in the middle.
Damn it.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Dropping back, it's Alford. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh my God!
His hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop.
Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, a lot of space. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they're trying
I
to
know
get
I'm
the
throwing
big
some
fella
good
the
tests
football
and
in the
stuff,
passing game, but they
but
haven't
my
been able
guys
to
don't
do that
catch
yet. He is a really
anything.
nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he got the one he needed and plenty more. It's 1st and goal.
Well, I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Sends it back in motion. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. There he goes. Oh, the quick spin move. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A low line drive and not his best work. And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down.
Oh, God.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down. Take it. Falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for room. It's Richardson. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
That's awesome.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 3rd down after that run. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. Got room to work. He's loose. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season open.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wide.
Oh! Dude!
Really needed something to go right. Trying to take it back.
Are you kidding me? This quarterback sucks.
Great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Power football with the run. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Judicials come to the line in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Reels it in the end zone.
so lame.
Touchdown, judicial.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
God dang it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Oh my God.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a three-score game late.
Awful. Terrible.
What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a three-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the option. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The Judicials want to move quickly.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws for the tight end.
Oh my God! What is going on?
A little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Dude, I can't even get my guys to catch one ball. And
trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tempo in overdrive. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll line up for a second down play. Gets the back moving. On the option. Quick toss. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. On third down, going up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the returner will be brought down. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Judicials come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top, using his legs to buy some time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
So now it's second and long. He'll keep it, and he's headed left. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Judicials racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man, makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze.